Hey guys, welcome to APG. My name's Alex and today is Friday, March 31st. And you know what that means? Gaming news of the week. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to do it last week, but we're back at it again. So, yeah, let's begin with some news. Starting with E3. E3 has been canceled. It is officially canceled for the year 2023. Gaming's biggest summer show for the past 20 years, 20 some years, that was set to return in person in Los Angeles for the first time since 2019. Like I said, has been canceled. Nintendo, Microsoft, Sony, all the big major players have said that they will not be joining E3 this year a couple months ago, but E3 persevered. They were supposed to be scheduled for June 13th through the 16th with a mix of industry-focused days and some other days that will be open to the public. But in the lead up to this event, things have been rocky. For example, Sega and Level Infinite, which are subsidiary of Tencent, both have announced that they will not be going to E3 2023. According to Sega, they provided a statement to IGN saying, after careful consideration, we have decided not to participate in E3 2023 as an exhibitor. We look forward to sharing more information on announced and unannounced projects in the future. So that is 2 down. I guess 3 down with the one I'm about to tell you, that Ubisoft also confirmed that they are not going. Even though they did say that they were going to go, I believe like a month or so ago, they said that they were going, and they backtracked, and now they're not. So E3 just said, like, we're canceling this year's event. No one's going. Everyone's either doing their own thing or going to Jeff Keighley's Play of Summer Games thing, which is also in June. I have always wanted to go to E3, but with the rise of, obviously, the internet, everyone can do their own thing online. There's no need to make a huge event. You can do whenever you want it. You know, like Nintendo with its Nintendo Direct. PlayStation has its State of Play. Xbox has its Games of Showcase. Even Ubisoft has their own, Ubisoft Forward Live. Well, it really is an end of an era. Next up, we have Multiversus, the multi-platform fighting game from Warner Brothers and Player First Games. Is being pulled from digital stores on April 4th, and it will be going offline, meaning that you won't be able to play it in June. The developer announced on Monday that it's pausing updates and taking the game offline to relaunch Multiversus in about early 2024. Co-founder and CEO of Player First Games announced the temporary closure of the game on the game's website. It's the first official update that Player First has provided since November, when the developer brought Marvin the Martian and Season 2 game content. Since Season 2 was announced and everything being done, the game has remained largely in the dark about what they're going to do in the future. But, like I said, they're shutting it down. And if you have spent any money on the Season Pass, then you're basically screwed because there's no refunds. Yeah. Player First right there, right? At least they're going to relaunch the game, I guess, but a whole year? Players are not happy. A brand new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game is being developed, and it's going to be based on the 2020 graphic novel miniseries The Last Ronin. Doug Rosen, Paramount Global's Senior Vice President for Games and Emerging Media, confirmed this in an interview with Polygon. Rosen says that the game, which is inspired by recent third-person action RPGs like God of War, will be authentic to The Last Ronin's more mature style. And we are all for it. Like, this game cannot come soon enough. It needs to be here, like, now. I need me a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game that is dark and gritty. I need it. Now. Next up, we have Microsoft. They have officially revealed an Xbox Series X Diablo 4 bundle which includes the console, a wireless controller, a digital copy of the upcoming game, and pre-order bonuses. It is priced at $560. The bundle will launch worldwide alongside Diablo 4 on June 6th. And this works out to $10 savings versus buying the console and Diablo 4 separately. And the worst part of this bundle is, if you ask me, is that the console does not feature any special artwork. I mean, if you look at the Xbox One with all its special editions, I mean, look at all these. They're beautiful. And the only special edition console that we have gotten is the Halo Infinite one. Don't get me wrong, it's pretty, but they could have done so much more here. Continuing with Microsoft. Microsoft announced back a while ago the Xbox Game Pass Friends and Family plan. I believe they were testing it out in New Zealand, and hopefully we'll get it soon enough over here in North America. It seems the plan will cost around $39.95 per month, which is in New Zealand money, which is about equivalent of $25 USD, allowing up to 5 different friends or family members to share the benefits of Game Pass Ultimate. So yeah, this is a great deal if you ask me, if you have Game Pass Ultimate with a bunch of family members, or maybe you share your Xbox Game Pass and you want to add more friends and lower that cost for you and everyone else. I'm all for it. It's great. We have the Nintendo Family Member Plan, and it works great. We like it. So yeah, all that's missing is Sony to do something. More Xbox news. Keep that Xbox train going. Aaron Greenberg, which is the VP of Xbox Games Marketing at Microsoft, has announced that both the Starfield Direct and the Xbox Games Showcase event will be merged into one, and it will now be a double feature. The Starfield Direct and Xbox Showcase were already announced to take place on June 11th, but this announcement means that it's all part of the same show, which previously they were going to be separate times, same date, but now they're one after the other. Bam. Nice. Next up, we have Nintendo. They did a relatively brief showcase on Tears of the Kingdom, the new Legend of Zelda game, featuring Eiji Aonuma. And he showcased about 10 minutes of new gameplay for the Tears of the Kingdom. But I'll be honest, the game looks basically identical to Breath of the Wild, just with Skyward Sword put into it. Because, you know, now you have floating islands, and that's Skyward Sword, bro. Don't get me wrong, it's not a bad thing, but charging $70 for, you know, Breath of the Wild with like DLC from Skyward Sword, at least that's what it looks like. Sure, they added new mechanics and blah blah blah, they have to do that, but visually speaking, it looks exactly the same. But to me, that was not the piece de resistance of that short showcase. It was that they showed off a special edition featuring Tears of the Kingdom. It is a Nintendo Switch OLED featuring, obviously, Tears of the Kingdom. And we will be getting a Pro Controller and a case to go along with it. Now, I would like to get the Nintendo Switch Tears of the Kingdom edition, but something tells me I might not be able to get my hands on it, so hopefully I'll get my hands on the Nintendo Switch Pro Controller, which is a pretty good controller. And the Nintendo Switch will retail for $349.99, which is the normal pricing for a OLED. But yeah, that's good. And to wrap this news update thing that I have here, as reported by industry insider, Spechalnik via the Xbox Era podcast, Skies of Arcadia is reportedly maybe getting a remaster. He mentioned this on the podcast, but he didn't give any more details. He did say that he might have some screenshots, but the screenshots are nowhere to be seen. But this game came out in 2001 for the Sega Dreamcast and the Nintendo GameCube. I actually never got to play it, so I'm actually looking forward to this game. So yeah, that's about wraps up our gaming news of the week. Hopefully, we don't have any more hiatuses between the week, even though it was just one day. But yeah, my name's Alex, and don't forget to subscribe, man. Hit that subscribe button. Hit it. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.